Today I'm going to show you how to make natural fermented homemade ginger beer from scratch. Fizzy, refreshing, spicy, and packed with real ginger flavor. And the best part, we are not using commercial yeast or artificial carbonation. We are going to make our own natural fermentation starter called the ginger bug, which is what gives this drink its beautiful natural fizz. If you have ever wanted to make your own probiotic homemade soda or traditional ginger beer right from your kitchen, then this video is for you. So let's get started. To begin, we first need to make our ginger bug. In a clean jar, add 2 tablespoons of freshly grated ginger. Then add 2 tablespoons of sugar. Now pour in about 2 cups of water. Give everything a very good stir until the sugar dissolves properly. Now, what exactly is ginger bug? A ginger bug is a natural fermentation starter made from fresh ginger, sugar, and water. Over a few days, wild yeast and beneficiary bacteria naturally develops inside the mixture, creating a life culture that can carbonate homemade drinks naturally. It is perfect for making ginger beer, fruit sodas, herbal fizzy drinks, and many other natural fermented beverages. Once mixed, cover the jar loosely. Do not seal it airtight. You want a little airflow while still protecting it from dust or contamination. You can use a cloth, paper towel, or loose lid. Now, from day 2 to day 5, you will need to feed your ginger bug every single day. Each day, add 1 tablespoon of grated ginger. Add 1 tablespoon of sugar. Then stir everything very well. That is all you need to do. Repeat this process daily and keep the jar in a warm area of your kitchen. About 3 to 5 days, your ginger bug should come alive. You will begin to notice tiny bubbles rising to the top, a little foam forming, and a slightly tangy fresh fermentation smell. These are signs that the wild yeast is active and healthy. Once you see that activity, your ginger bug is ready to use. Now that our ginger bug is active, let's move on to make the actual ginger beer. To get started, we are going to need about 150 grams of fresh organic ginger. Since we are using the ginger with the skin on, it is very important to wash it thoroughly to remove any dirt or impurities. Once clean, grate the ginger nicely using a kitchen grater. If you don't have a grater, you can also blend it or finely dice it instead. The goal is to expose as much surface area as possible so we can extract maximum flavor. Once everything is grated, transfer it into a cooking pot and set it aside. Next, bring in 1 fresh lemon. Just like the ginger, wash it thoroughly because we are not only using the juice. We will also be using the lemon skin for extra flavor and aroma. Pour the lemon into 2 halves and squeeze out all the juice completely. I'm using a citrus extraction cup, but you can use any method available to you. Just make sure you extract as much juice as possible. Once done, set the lemon juice aside and add the squeezed lemon remnant directly into the pot with the grated ginger. Now, pour in about 2,250 milliliters of water. Place the pot on the stove and allow it to boil for about 25 minutes. This helps extract all the spicy ginger flavor and citrus oil from the lemon peels. After boiling, remove it from the heat and allow everything to infuse overnight. This overnight infusion deepens the flavor and gives the ginger beer a richer taste. By the following day, strain the mixture using a sieve to remove all the ginger and lemon particles, leaving behind a smooth liquid. Next, add 1 cup of sugar and stir very well until fully dissolved. Now, pour in the fresh lemon juice we extracted earlier and stir everything properly to combine. At this point, our ginger beer base is ready. Now prepare your bottles because it is time for fermentation. I'm using 3 bottles for this batch. Begin filling each bottle with the ginger mixture, but leave about 1 cup of empty space at the top. The exact space you leave will depend on the size of your bottles, but always leave enough room for fermentation and gas build-up. Once all the bottles are filled, it is time to add the ginger bulk. Using a sieve, strain the ginger bulk so only the clean liquid goes into the bottles. This helps keep the final drink smooth and free from floating ginger particles. Now, add about half a cup and a quarter of the ginger bulk liquid into each bottle, leaving just about a quarter cup of head space at the top. Once filled, seal the bottle tightly and place them in a warm area of your room to ferment for about 2 to 3 days, depending on your room temperature. During fermentation, the natural yeast inside the ginger bulk will consume the sugar and produce carbonation, giving your ginger beer that refreshing fizzy texture. But very importantly, remember to pop your bottles every 12 to 24 hours. This simply means carefully opening the bottle slightly to release excess gas buildup. This step is extremely important because pressure can build up quickly, and popping helps prevent the bottles from exploding. This is now day 3 and our ginger beer is fully ready. The fizz may not look extremely aggressive right now because I already popped the bottles about 30 minutes ago. At this stage, transfer the bottles immediately into the refrigerator to slow down and stop the fermentation process. After about 1 hour in the fridge, your homemade ginger beer is now cold, fizzy, refreshing, and ready to enjoy. Serve chilled, enjoy that natural fermented spicy ginger flavor with beautiful homemade carbonation. And there you have it, real homemade ginger beer made completely from scratch using a natural ginger box starter. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel for more homemade food recipes, fermentation projects, DIY drinks and natural products tutorials. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next video. God bless.